Okay, this one's nice and dry. So I thought, because I lined it with fabric and everything, I'm going to pretty this one up actually. Yep, I am. And just show you a little bit of neck curtain can work. So I've got, I haven't got much left actually, and I'm going to stitch around mine anyway. So let's have a look, see if we can. I might have to be that way. Let's do that. Okay. See what we can cover. Right. I just fancy doing something prettyish. I'm not going to worry about that. It's going to look okay. Okay, and then I thought it's a bit of that because I haven't got much of this left, so it's been hanging around. It's beautiful lace, mind. So let's cut those off. Right, I don't trim off usually until I've done it. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. Till I've stitched around, yeah. Okay, once I've stitched around, then I'll trim. Sometimes it moves. I'm just wondering if it's still a bit lower. Yeah, so just bring up a little bit. Nice little pouch for some snippets, won't it? And honestly, this is a bit neck curtain, you know, it's nothing really. Absolutely nothing. Very inexpensive. Right, I've got cream in there, so I'm going to go and stitch around mine. Okay. Right, okay, I've got to here. I think that was right. Right, yep. And I thought I'd cover this bit here. I'm going to use one of the toppers on it, I think, that I made recently, because they're just shoved in a bag. So I might make it, because I thought it'd be nice, lovely little envelope, so, you know, to put, and when I stitch it together, then I'll put some nice things inside. And that's just a boring old book page. But what I am going to do is just stick a bit of that net down here before I stitch it, so I can cover that. This will be covered anyway, but I'll just put a bit on there as well. Let's have a look. Because you're not going to see this under the topper, but I thought if I put it down now, and then when I stitch, it will be caught. And let's put a bit of that on there. It'll hold that. It's pretty good for thin lace like that. Okay, but I do let this dry before I sew it, so I will get on with another one. So that covers that over, all right, and a little bit here. Oops. I'll show you what I'll do with the topper, but I will stitch around this first before I put the topper on, because what I will do, I will stitch around the top there first, okay, and then I will stitch right the way around there, and I'll leave that. I quite like that. So, and we can tuck some things in there for a little gift or something. Nice little happy mail. And I've chosen this one that I've made recently, considering it's Mothering Sunday here next week, and I'm going to put that on there. Okay, I will make sure, maybe get that down a bit lower. Right, I will have to sort of ink that up, really. Or shall we make another one to go on there, so that it's actually... I just like that colour. Like, I really like that one. No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to come down a little bit lower so you don't see that bit there. Okay, that's fine. And that'll be all right. That'll be easy to open. So just got to remember to do that. So I'll leave that one to dry for a minute while we do some other ones. Let's have that. And I'll show you that in a minute. Right, easy peasy ones. I do want some, because I'm most probably, a lot of stuff I'm doing at the moment has got a bit yellow in. So you saw me spray all these. Right, do I want to? I do, I think. Right, I usually put mine upside down. Yeah, so that'll be right, and that will be right. Okay, so the second page is upside down, all right, behind it, and then when that comes down, it's the right way up. Okay, but it doesn't have to be like that. If you're fine with it, then that's okay too. All right, so you could do hundreds of these. I think the first person, it was either... oh my gosh, what's her name? That's so sad. Girl on the Ridge. Remember hers, and I also remember Patrice Veramonte. Yeah, they were, I mean, it's a few years ago now, but I remember them doing all these envelopes. So, you know, definitely not my idea. So, I used to decorate them, and it was brilliant. I think I'll come down about there. I never mind if that doesn't meet, because the back page has to go further, so that's why it ends up shorter. But you can cover that with lace and stuff, so that's fine. Actually, I feel like I want a bit of gesso as well. Yeah, I do. I do. Right. Gesso it is then. I'll start at the back. Okay. And I'm going to mess that up a bit. So, lob it on. What we got? Have we got a plastic bag here? Oh, yeah, I have. That's quite a good one. I'll tell you what, I've got a bit of tissue here. That will be all right. A bit of napkin tissue. And I'm just going to do that while it's wet. Okay. Right. Yeah, I really want to make some more of those frames. So, right, let's get Tim Holtz stencil out. Okay. What have we got here? I want the brown one. Is it that one? Russet orange? I thought it was another colour, different one. Ah, truffle, here we are. Yeah, I'm using these at the moment, only because they're all stacked here. But they are very good. I'm very pleased with them. Like I say, they're in the UK, so I'm sure they sell them outside the UK, but I'm not sure. Lavina, by Lavina Stamps. Been buying a few of their stamps recently because I really like them. And here's my little brush I got from them as well. This is brilliant. So it's quite dark, so just a little work. There's a straight bit. There we are. You don't need one of these brushes to do this, mind you. It's just I'm using it because I just bought it. Simple bit of stenciling. Right, I'm going to ink all the way around here. Now, I'm doing it with this one because I sort of know it's sort of dried up a bit, so I won't go too heavy-handed with it. And, of course, excellent product. I love it. Always been one of my favourites, so... Okay, lace it is then. Right, okay, so I found some lace. All right, let's have a look. So use one of the spring ones. Nice daffodil, I think. I'm going to just cut that off a little bit. I do slip things underneath, all right, but I do it quickly. It's like I won't sort of stick that down. I just place it there. Okay. Just put a bit of glue on there as well. Yeah, and there's another one. I think that's fine. Tie my stitch around that because it adds to it. So I'm just going to go and stitch around mine now and then show you those two. Okay, so that's all stitched around. Okay, and I just put a grommet in the middle there because I just thought I would just wrap a bit of this through for a bit of a closure. Okay, and then, oh, it's the other way, I think. I still want, actually, it's both ways, isn't it? I was right. I want the bow on the top. There we go. This is just a bit of jute string, but off of a piece of jute, so it's very, it's quite delicate. And you could hang a little tag from here, actually. Yeah, hold on a minute while I was thinking that. Got some that I've already, not the number. Nice, actually, if I could find a pot with my beads in. Yeah, I've done a load of them up one day when I was at my sister's, so I've got some ready. So some nice little dainty ones. There we go. I wrap the wire around mine because I like that. I don't know whether you can see it. There we go. So I just wrap them that way. Okay. Okay, I'll leave that a little bit longer because I'm not sure what's going in the envelope. But here we go. And that was some little things we made with book pages. And I cut them out. And that's that envelope. That's it. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit of that down here. Okay. Looking at that. Just a little bit, actually. So I can get in. There we go. If you do this and it's too heavy and you like that, okay, and it's a water-based ink, then you just add water to it and dry it off because it'll help disperse the ink a bit. That's what I do sometimes. Just want a bit more. Okay, lovely. And it could also put a little bit on the back as well, to be honest. I don't always worry about the back until I know where it's going in the journal, because sometimes I stick mine in. So there we go. That's it. Just a little bit of something, isn't it? Okay. So that's that one. Get ready. And totally different one, but again, still a book page. I did put this on Velcro. I think it's still drying. Okay. Nice little something. Some fabric. There we go. Like that. There we go. So that's those two. Totally different, but book pages. Okay, well, thank you for watching then. Speak to you soon. Bye.